Shalom. Allah to win all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. The ones to the apostle, elders, great millstone, so I teach the whole fillet, disputing the truth, because the folk observe truth, save charity. Alright, this is the brother I'm on by from the Birmingham County, Alabama, GMS. So we'll get to the sin that's going to about, it's about, there's like, about how like there are many antichrists, and not just like one big, antichrist, like, they saying Trump, which he anti, Edomites, so-called white people are antichrist. But there are many, even our people, you so-called Negro Latino natives, these Baptist church people, these Baptist church preachers and these preachers and these churches and so forth, ones that don't believe in this word of the Lord, holy and the whole doctrine that's being preached by the apostles on down, or great millstone, they are anti to the Messiah, and they not of the Lord, they just, of the father of the devil, which, our people, so-called Negro Latino, y'all the father of the devil, because y'all follow the ways of so-called white man's philosophies and not ways of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, which the ways of Yahweh Shai's life, to understand his word, and Esau, so-called white man, philosophies is death. So I just want to get to the sin that's going to, I'm starting into John 1 and First John 2:18. Little children, it is the last time, and as you have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now there are many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. So I said we in the last days, and there's many Antichrists, anti-Messiah, anti-Hamashiach, it's just against all this society, so-called white man, these devil so-called white people, Edomites, which are really red people, are against the Lord. And so, like I said, 2/3 of Israelites, so-called Negro Latino, they are against the Lord, So y'all against the ways of the Lord, the ways of the laws that were set up to be governed the righteous way, and so forth. And in the order, women supposed to be with women, things are out of order, And these, like I said, these Baptist church preaching, not preaching the word right, and they anti-Messiah. So anti-Hamashiach. But so from there I'll go to let me say that next verse. Okay, I'll go to 2 Corinthians 11:13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Hamashiach, Yahushua. So now I say that there are false apostles, you got different Israelite camps out there teaching, but they not teaching in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, they being deceitful, these Baptist church preachers in the churches and so forth. So like I said, there are many antichrists out there, but there's only one way, one truth, and it's only one straight gate, and that's the great millstone. Men of great millstones, the apostles on down, great millstone, which had 100% truth in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the understanding of the word through the spirit. Not all these other camps and churches don't have it, because they don't follow the whole doctrine of the Lord, and they don't apply the scriptures. They don't apply the scriptures daily. Or I can say, apply the word throughout their daily life, or try to. They're just about, getting people's money, So let's see. I ain't want to make this too long. Nope. Make sure. Let's see. Yep. 2 Corinthians 11:14, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed to an angel of light. So I say, you're gonna have different, like I said, different people out deceiving themselves, deceiving people, thinking they know the word, which really just coming as as Satan, as a adversary, into let's say Edomite, so-called white people, so forth. You had the deception out there. You got the deception out there. That they think the Lord is a so-called white man, or think the Lord is all loving. That deception out there, which is that's not what the Bible talks about. But there's only one way, one truth, and the man of great millstone have it through the apostle of great millstone. All these other camps and churches and so forth, that just anti-Christ, anti-Hamashiach, anti-Yahushua. So with that, I ain't want to make just too much. Just go into that. How there's many antichrist. There's just not one like person. That these people just don't understand about that. But because the scripture said that the scripture I just read, it said there are many. So people they just gloss over. They only don't read the Bible or just gloss over it. I don't have no understanding. But with that, again, I ain't want to make it too long. Again, like our prayers to Yah, Bashem Shah, Bashem Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen. Just keep the faith in Yahweh Shah, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.